Hello class.
Hi.
Hello. How are you today?
Fine, hocam.
I'm fine, thank you. We have a lovely weather today.
Yes, hocam.
It's a bit warmer than usual, right?
Yes, hocam.
Yes, of course. And so today, to start with, as you can see, we have a picture. What does it remind to you? What do you think?
Space.
Planets. Planets.
Universe.
Stars. Okay, and
Earth.
a simple question: which one is our planet?
That one.
Giant
Middle.
blue one.
Middle.
Yes. And you have any idea about the others? Maybe the name, for example.
Neptune.
You
There is a
remember this?
Neptune teacher.
This
Mars.
is Saturn or this is Saturn? There are two Saturns.
They're the same.
Okay.
They are same?
Yes.
The belly of the
Or this little one,
Pluto.
maybe.
Neptune.
Pluto.
No,
Pluto.
it isn't gather planet anymore.
Which one is Uranus?
It's this one, the big blue.
Ah,
And
Big
the other blue one is Neptune.
yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Venus.
Thank you.
So guys, which one of the planets here do you think is the most important for us?
Earth.
Earth. Of course, we are living
Yani
on
hocam.
Earth. It is the most important. But rather than Earth, which one do you hear most on social media or in scientific researches? You
Jupiter. I heard about Jupiter hocam.
So why do we hear about Jupiter?
I don't know. I think there is something about horoscopes. I'm not sure. Is it Jupiter or I'm not sure.
What is
The planet that it was related with horoscopes. Yok
Who
mu
knows?
planet?
Venus.
We are
Ha,
men.
Venus. Yes, metro. Hocam there is some retro falan. That's
Of
why.
course.
Pluto.
Yes,
Eclipse.
so it affects our mood. They
Yes
say.
hocam.
So
Saturn.
Saturn,
Because of the circles.
of course,
Around
it
it.
has a unique image.
It's called ring, not
Okay.
Mehmet,
I heard Mars a lot.
Ah
because-
yes.
Yeah, Mars.
Mars. So why do we hear Mars?
Because of
So much.
They found water in Mars.
They found water.
Yes.
Okay.
there is a car in there.
Car.
Car.
Yeah.
Elon Musk gönder mi?
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I don't know.
So this is the red planet. They call it red planet, Mars. So as you can see, this is the guy that Ayşegül was talking about. He is Elon Musk. He is the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla companies. So his purpose is, what is his purpose in Mars?
To live in.
So he wants to create a place to live in Mars. So he wants to create colonies on Mars. So and also to gather attention on Mars, he sent a car to space. This is a Tesla car from this company. So why do you think people are focusing on Mars? I mean, to live there, to create colonies. So now you are going to discuss with your peers, okay? And you can join this website, Mentimeter, with the code 82972287. So first discuss with your friends. So what makes Mars different than the other planets? And we want to live there. As an example, I can give one example. Maybe the weather or the atmosphere is more suitable than the others.
Ha, buraya galiba.
Speak
Now,
and
discuss with your peers for a minute.
water.
Maybe
Car.
similarity.
Close Earth. Close to Earth.
Earth, but
The soil.
Yeah,
I'm
I
talking
know.
about Earth,
Hocam,
yes,
is it
soil.
close to Earth?
Maybe distance.
distance, yeah.
Maybe oxygen. Oxygen level.
Hocam, should we submit that?
You're right.
Of course, you can submit it.
Oxygen, soil,
I this way.
and water. They count water, but
Because of
Okay,
Elon Musk. Makes
so
sense.
what are the
Aha.
different
That's me.
similarities?
Oxygen.
Oxygen level, yeah.
What
soil
makes
level.
because of
water.
Soil?
They found
What's soil?
Elon Musk.
soil,
I don't know soil. Like soil.
earth.
Earth.
We check it.
Earth.
We check it.
Okay.
Look at it.
Earth. Planets,
Earth.
planets
Earth.
live in soil.
Okay. Earth. Soil.
Planet ne?
Planets değil, sorry. Plants. Plants
Plant.
dedik ya.
Ha,
Planets
plant.
dedik, kafam
Plant.
gitti. Plants.
Plant.
Ha, plant.
Plants
Ha,
are growing on the soil.
Okay. Earth. Toprak.
Soil.
Toprak.
Planets'ten konuştuk ya.
Hmm.
Plants the planets.
For yeah, we can live there.
And what else? Maybe
The air,
Oxygen
the oxygen
level.
can be more clear.
yes.
Or,
And maybe it is near the earth.
Yes. It's close.
Close, yes.
Yes, that's right, close.
Close to the earth.
So did you find anything?
Yes,
You
hocam.
can submit them.
ah, now we.
You can submit your ideas,
Yeah, I wrote.
your discussion.
Edit hocam.
Thank you. Well done, Ayşegül.
Maybe
Hı.
day level. Yok, day
Evet.
level değil. Day length.
Neydi?
Same length.
Her
Day.
şey güneşe yakın mı?
No, no, no.
Bunu ben gideceğiz ama.
24 saat, 24 saat burada bir gün, orada da belki öyle. Same.
Güneşe yakınlıkla alakalı ya.
Evet.
Weather.
İşte şey diyebiliriz belki. Sun diyelim mi? Toprağı turuncu. And we can say soil is orange.
Red.
There was a film about it.
Başka?
Aa, Mars değil mi?
Sana.
I love that movie.
Patates.
Yes.
What else?
Çok oluyor. Patates.
Weather. Geologic.
We discussed
What does it
Can you?
geological.
Coğrafya.
I like Turkey.
Yeah.
Is there any sea or ocean? No. Geological.
Ocean.
Ocean.
I don't know.
Aa evet, pollution ya.
So as you can see,
Sana.
somebody submitted weather. Maybe the weather conditions are similar to the world. I mean the Earth. So we want to create colonies over there and start to live there. Somebody submitted sun.
Me.
Why do you think
Niye
it's
bir şey
sun
yapıyorsun?
important?
Hocam, I think it is close to sun. So,
Mhm.
but it's not too close and it's not too far away, I think.
Okay,
Like
so
in the middle.
it is like the distance between sun and Earth. Maybe it is close to our distance.
And maybe the length of a day is the same like in the earth as it is in the earth.
That must be another option. So the length of a day.
Yes.
So how many hours does it take for a day? Also, somebody submitted water. Eren? Yes. So why do you think there is water on Earth? On Mars?
Yes, I mean, NASA sometimes says we found water in Mars, so you know Mars is water is important for humanity.
Of course.
So I think water can be a big difference.
Okay then. Thank you very much. So somebody submitted Elon Musk.
Hocam, that was me. I mean, hocam, he was trying to like reclam with his car. I think he knows something because he's very clever man. That's why I think that Elon Musk can make a difference.
Okay then. Well then, so he's trying to gather the focus on Mars
Yes,
because he's focusing on Mars. So Mehmet, what do you think?
I think Earth is bad, dying. So maybe we need another planet.
Planet, yes.
That's why Mars is important.
Okay. Thank you very much. Mert?
I agree with my friend Hocam.
Mhm.
Maybe we can adapt their life
On Mars.
Mars. Yes.
Maybe it will be difficult to adapt the life, the conditions on Jupiter or Saturn. That's
Yes,
why you
hocam.
think it is quite similar to us. Okay, thank you very much for your answers.
Thank you hocam.
Okay, now we can continue without this. By the way, we talked about going to Mars. Do you know how far is it from us?
It must be far away.
So far, but I don't know.
Any ideas about the distance? Or how many days? It takes days, a lot of days to go.
1 year.
I say 5 days hocam. 5 days.
30 days?
5
30.
days.
Ama biz
4
bana-
years.
4 years?
Yes.
I think 2 years.
So they sent the car.
About days too, not bucks.
Well, they say, can you see? Yes, I
Yes.
think so. They say it takes between
Days mi?
days to go. But to know the distance, the kilometers, now we're going to have a listening track, okay? While listening, I also want you to focus on the distance, and our friends in the listening track, they will be talking about having an idea, okay, about going to Mars. So let's listen together, okay, and let's try to find the idea.
Okay hocam.
This recording is from the British Council.
So you've got a few minutes to discuss with your partner.
So, as far as I know, the main similarity between Mars and Earth is that they can both support human life.
Yeah, but do we know that's actually true? I mean, Mars is much colder than Earth, isn't it? It says here it's about minus 55 degrees most of the time, whereas on Earth, only places like Antarctica get that cold.
True. Well then, I suppose you could say both planets are a similar distance from the Sun.
No way! Mars is much further away. It says here it's about 228 million kilometers, while Earth is about 150 million.
Yes, but in space that's not that far. Jupiter is like almost 780 million kilometers. That's why we use astronomical units when we talk about distance in space. Earth is 1 astronomical unit from the Sun, and Mars is 1.3. The difference doesn't sound so big when you look at it that way.
I see what you mean. Jupiter is 5.2 astronomical units, so I guess you're right. What other similarities are there between the two planets?
Let's see. Not the colour, obviously.
Yeah, Earth is called the blue planet, and Mars is called the red planet for pretty obvious reasons.
Their sizes are pretty different. Mars is about half the size of Earth.
What about this? It looks like the days on both planets are almost the same length. Earth's day is 24 hours, but Mars's is about half an hour longer.
You're right. Okay. Any other things they both share?
I suppose you could say they have water in common.
Could you? How?
Well, Earth is 70% water, and Mars probably had huge oceans in the past. It's just that most of the water there now is probably frozen.
Ah, I see. I don't think we can say the air is the same though. Most of Earth's air is nitrogen and oxygen. But Mars...
Mars doesn't really have air, not compared with Earth. It's got about 1% as much air as Earth.
Right, and it's mostly carbon dioxide.
Gravity is another difference. I didn't know this, but Mars has higher gravity than the Moon. But it's much less than on Earth, of course.
Oh, yes. It says Mars has about 38% of Earth's gravity.
Okay, let's see what you found.
This recording is from the British Council. To find more...
Okay, now, any ideas about the distance that takes 150 to 300 days?
1 unit, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I
well,
heard
one unit,
one unit.
one unit is 9. Okay, 1 unit. and 1 unit is for Earth is 150 million kilometers, and to our question, Mars is
28.
128.
yes, million kilometers away.
1.3 astronomers.
Alright. Okay, now I want you to focus on the detail parts, okay? Because let's see why we want to go, okay? Because they discuss the factors that we want to go, okay? They say, I heard that they say there were water there, right? And you also know of the news. So let's listen again, but this time, please take notes. Can you? Do you
Yes, I
see?
do.
Okay.
It's clear.
So let's create a square, and one part I want you to write Earth, and the other part I want you to write Mars. So when we are listening, let's try to find the differences, okay? Or maybe the similarities.
This recording is from the British Council.
So you've got a few minutes to discuss with your partner.
So, as far as I know, the main similarity between Mars and Earth is that they can both support human life.
Yeah, but do we know that's actually true? I mean, Mars is much colder than Earth, isn't it? It says here it's about minus 55 degrees most of the time, whereas on Earth, only places like Antarctica get that cold.
True. Well then, I suppose you could say both planets are a similar distance from the Sun.
No way! Mars is much further away. It says here it's about 228 million kilometers, while Earth is about 150 million.
Yes, but in space that's not that far. Jupiter is like almost 780 million kilometers. That's why we use astronomical units when we talk about distance in space. Earth is 1 astronomical unit from the Sun, and Mars is 1.3. The difference doesn't sound so big when you look at it that way.
I see what you mean. Jupiter is 5.2 astronomical units, so I guess you're right. What other similarities are there between the two planets?
Let's see. Not the colour, obviously.
Yeah, Earth is called the blue planet, and Mars is called the red planet for pretty obvious reasons.
Their sizes are pretty different. Mars is about half the size of Earth.
What about this? It looks like the days on both planets are almost the same length. Earth's day is 24 hours, but Mars's is about half an hour longer.
You're right. Okay. Any other things they both share?
I suppose you could say they have water in common.
Could you? How?
Well, Earth is 70% water, and Mars probably had huge oceans in the past. It's just that most of the water there now is probably frozen.
Ah, I see. I don't think we can say the air is the same, though. Most of Earth's air is nitrogen and oxygen. But Mars
doesn't really have air, not compared with Earth. It's got about 1% as much air as Earth.
Right, and it's mostly carbon dioxide.
Gravity is another difference. I didn't know this, but Mars has higher gravity than the Moon. But it's much less than on Earth, of course.
Oh, yes. It says that Mars has about 38% of Earth's gravity.
Okay, let's see what you found.
This recording is from the British Council.
Okay,
To
now,
find more activities to practice
who
your...
wants to tell me a difference or a similarity? Okay, let's start with Ayşegül.
Hocam, it said cold. This one, Mars is cold. It was minus 55 degrees.
So it's Mars
Very cold.
is colder than Earth.
Like
Okay.
Antarctica.
Yes, in Antarctica it's the same. One more. What else? Yes, please.
The Earth is big.
It has more surface.
Yes.
So it's bigger. So Earth
Daha
is bigger than Mars. What else? Yes,
Air. Air not same.
air.
Air.
Well, Earth.
Earth.
Not
Yeah, Mars no air.
Nitrogen and
Has
oxygen.
more
Oxygen.
air.
Nitrogen.
But Mars
Oxygen and
doesn't
nitrogen.
have
So let's say oxygen and nitrogen. Then Mars. Maybe okay.
Days are long
they-
in Mars.
Days are longer.
Days
Okay,
are longer
days-
than yes.
Days are longer
Days are longer
than Mars.
than
Okay.
Earth.
Sorry. Then
And
Earth. Yes. One last time. Yes.
Mars far away.
Mars
Far
is
away. Far,
Dedik
Further.
ya.
far away.
Mars
No.
is further or Earth.
Further.
Farther.
I don't know. Far away.
Mars
Further.
is further to sun.
Then
To sun. Yes.
Sun
To
than
sun.
Earth.
To sun.
Earth.
Earth is close to sun.
So Earth is close.
Yes.
Okay. Now, so can you please look at here? Can you see
Yes.
more than or colder
Longer.
than? We said longer
Further.
than
Further.
and further, but this is something else.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's the common thing here? The most common,
Then.
which is more than.
Than.
Okay, so we have our than. Okay, and what do we do here? For example, we say this. This has a future. Maybe this doesn't have, right? So we are comparing.
Comparing.
Okay.
Hatırlıyoruz yani, değil
Okay.
mi?
So yes. So did you see here? We have something else. There is bigger.
Evet, iki tane.
Yes, we have two.
2G. Yes, hocam.
Yes. So we have some rules. Okay. So and also, how do you know what syllable is? Syllable.
Yes.
Yes.
Ayşegül.
Yes. So how many syllable is big?
One.
syllable.
Yes, it's
Ah.
1. 3.
No. I letters
He asked-
Ah,
the
okay.
one.
Okay. So
Sorry.
it's
Ben yanlış
only big and cold.
One.
One.
Cold.
Yes, of course. It's 1.
Hot. Hocam.
Hmm?
Hot.
Yes, hot. 1.
Yes.
Hocam far
Long
one
one.
but
Far 1, but
not far.
this is irregular, so it changes
Yine
the word.
we have irregular.
Yes, we also have irregulars, but I will come back to
Okay,
this
hocam.
later. Okay?
Long.
Yes, we also have long.
Long.
But let's say one more thing. Let's say which one do you think is beautiful, Mars or Earth?
Earth.
Earth. Okay, so let's say beautiful too. Okay, and how many syllables?
Too many hocam.
Four.
Too much.
Beautiful. Four.
Well, it's more than 2, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
hocam.
okay.
Beautifuler.
Okay, so
Ha, beautiful'dan mı diyeceğiz?
we have. Okay, when we are comparing, okay, if our word is only 1 syllable, we only need to write er to the end. But in this case, we have a vowel, right? Vowel,
Yes.
a, e, I, o, e, o, and we have a consonant. The sh.
Big.
Yes.
Pardon.
So when they are together, we add 1 more. Okay, so it is big,
Bigger.
and for you, bigger. Okay,
O zaman
but now here we don't need to end because what's this?
L.
L.
L.
The consonant. And the
Consonant.
Yes, a
Consonant.
consonant. So we can only add. We only need to add er. Let's do this.
Can I do hot?
Yes.
Ya.
Ne yapmak istiyorum? Önce ben onu söyleyecektim ama.
It's faster.
So, ses ne?
Yes.
And consonant. So,
Okay. So hot.
hot. One more T.
Yes.
Answer.
Okay. Do you think it's correct?
Yes hocam. I
Yes.
trust
Okay.
them.
And also here
Ben de
it's
şey yapacaktım.
long.
Doğru.
But hocam we don't need 2G because it's consonant. We have two consonants.
yes. Here is a consonant,
Like cold,
and
cold.
we have another consonant. Okay, we're coming.
Yeah.
Beautifuler.
Long.
Beautifuler.
Good.
Beautiful.
Okay. So yes.
Beautifuler.
Beautiful.
Fuller.
It's a little bit long, right?
Yes.
To say beautiful, and it sounds a little bit weird. So it has more than. So this has 2 plus syllables. Okay. So English people said, let's don't bother with er. Let's say more.
Hmm.
Doğru. Güzel hocam
You-
böyle. Beğendim.
Anladım ben.
More beautiful.
More beautiful.
Zaten söylemesi de zor oluyor.
Okay. But remember, you always have to add
Then.
this than. Okay, because we are comparing. So for example, Earth is bigger
Then.
Then.
Mars.
Then.
Yes. than Mars. Okay? It's clear?
Yes
Yes.
hocam.
Yes.
Okay.
So guys, now we talked about the differences between Mars and Earth. So we learned how to compare them. So now we can continue. So do you think one day there will be colonies in Mars?
Yes.
Maybe.
We will see. Yes.
Colony?
Why not?
Colony?
Yeah, these are colonies, so people are going
Okay.
there with groups. Like one group goes there and then the other group goes there. So there are many colonies that, living on Mars. So do you think it will happen in the future?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably.
100.
So let's say this is the situation of Mars now at the moment. There are colonies. Okay.
Real? Really?
Now at the moment,
Hayal et.
just imagine.
Hey, imagine. Okay, ben...
Are you going to Mars or are you staying here?
Colony.
Yes hocam. Because Earth is so boring.
So you say Earth is so boring. I will go to
Yes.
Mars. Ellen?
So
Mars.
they will ask if you want to go, and most of the people say yes. And
And no room in
Earth will be empty, so I can stay in Earth. It's a good plan.
Okay, so if there are more people on Mars, then you will stay here.
Yes.
Mehmet?
I love Earth. I stay Earth. I
So
stay
you
Earth.
stay here.
Yeah, I love here.
So you don't like to go to
It's not look good.
Konfor alanı.
Church, like
Hocam
church.
it's like a TV show. The yüz vardı. The hundreds.
Yeah, maybe the image from that TV show. So you like the Earth?
Earth. I stay Earth.
Okay, you wouldn't go to Mars.
No.
Matt?
Hocam,
Mars.
I can't go out with costume every time. So I stay
Maybe
on
you
Earth.
don't need to go with costume.
So you like your style?
But I need bread.
So, it is boring.
Yes.
It is boring to wear
Yes.
the same costume every day. Okay.
Yeah, maybe we don't need to wear costume.
If you change the
In
air,
the-
okay.
In the further future,
Yes
Maybe
hocam, we are
you will have
imagining, we are
clothes.
Maybe
imagining,
they
right?
make a big
That's the
circles,
dream.
so you can breathe inside
Okay.
of the circle.
yeah, of course, why not?
Then
If you can go to Mars,
Yes.
this is also
Yeah.
possible.
I can go.
İrem?
I am not sure.
So,
I can stay Earth. Or
But
I
Mars.
can go to Mars. I am not. I want to think about it longer.
So maybe we can help you. So now, guys, please come to the stage.
Severim.
Come to the stage.
Dünyacılar. Için karşıyor.
So,
Sen onu tek başına kolları kurabilirsin.
Eren and Mert, you are group 1. Mehmet and Ayşegül, you are group 2.
Ben?
Okay.
Okay.
You cannot decide to stay or leave. So now, we will create a decision alley. Okay? In this form. So Eren will stay here. Okay. Eren and Mert.
Ben buraya mı gittim? Burada mı gittim?
And you will stay here.
Tamam.
So now, you will try to convince Eren. You will give some reasons
Go to Mars.
to go to Mars.
I want Earth. He goes Mars.
Hocam, I can defend myself. It's okay.
Can we change? Mert?
Yeah, he go
Okay.
If
Mars.
you want to give reasons for Mars,
Okay hocam, I can
Okay.
do it.
I love Earth.
No.
Yeah.
you are going to convince her. You will give some reasons to send her to Mars. Okay. And you will try to convince
They
her
take.
to stay here. So while giving your reasons, you should use the comparative structure. Okay? So like you can say, Earth is more colorful than Mars. So if you like beauty, then you should stay here. When you give your reasons, use the comparative.
Good is gooder.
Gooder? Well. Better.
Better.
Better, yes.
Okay.
It is also irregular.
Okay.
Mhm. It is better.
So they discuss and I listen to them.
But now you will, group 1 can go there. This group can go there. And you can stay here or go to that part
Why?
and discuss. You will try to find reasons.
Discuss.
What do I do?
Okay.
What do I do?
You will
Ben
just wait.
listen. Sen sadece bir convince, okay?
Can I visit this group and this group and
No.
listen?
They will give you reasons at the same time.
That. What's that? What's that? Or that. Earth. Air.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Earth. More oxygen than.
Hocam, bir şey sorabilir miyim? Is it more clear or
I'm sorry.
clearer?
But it can make sense. In Mars, like oxygen
But you don't need to. Yeah, we have family. Familiar?
Clear.
daha çok önemli.
We have more friends and family than Mars. We have more family than Earth and
Hocam bir soru değil mi? Hocam can I ask you something?
Hocam, we are ready.
You can both of them, by the way.
more
More clear and clearer.
fun, more fun.
Hocam, we are ready.
Okay.
More
Hadi
They
ya.
are ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Convince
water.
me. Convince me.
So,
convince.
let's get here. Eren will first come here. Okay. Eren will give the reason. Then Mert will give the reason one by one. Okay. Then you will come further.
Yes.
You're going to
Yes.
But he said he
Why
first.
No.
I live in
Go to
Mars?
Mars.
Why I go to Mars?
Because life can be more enjoyable than Earth.
Okay.
because Earth is more colorful and life will not be more enjoyable in Mars.
Neyse
Also,
kapat.
think about your family. And
Hocam ama.
Emotional damage.
We had one sentence.
Okay.
Yes, one sentence.
Now, Eren, you gave more reasons than
Yes.
Mert.
Bak more reasons
Sorry,
yani.
One reason.
Come.
Yes.
There must be a
I
balance.
So we in Mars we have more clear air because in Earth we have more say, worse
that's a big
weather
life.
in life. And your family is in Mars. Don't worry, they're already there.
That's a
Yes,
big life.
Mehmet.
In Earth, more air than Mars, and you don't use masks to nefes almak.
To breathe.
But,
To breathe.
But clearer air. No, more clear
It's
air.
not
Global
Clearer
warming,
air.
there's a global
It's
warming.
clear.
You don't use mask. There's free oxygen.
Hocam, can I say one more thing?
So, are you convinced?
No.
So, one more time.
Yes.
Okay. Only one sentence.
Yes.
First-
Only one sentence.
Do you
One
remember the
sentence.
listening track?
Yes.
Bitti hocam.
Mars doesn't have more clear air because it says it's carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
So it's not more
Okay.
clear.
Yes.
Mert,
Maybe there will be better technology than Earth, so we can design a place to breed.
Okay. Evet.
More food than Mars. More food.
Yes.
I agree with you.
Water?
Water. Also water.
so there is more food and water in Earth than
Than
Mars.
Mars. Yes.
Okay.
But you can create your own water, your own food. So it's like, it's my turn. I didn't say anything to you. So it's like, you have a successful feeling in Mars. You don't have it on Earth.
Okay.
İrem, now you can tell us your decision.
I want to stay in Earth.
So
Yeah.
why? Because
Oh, hocam.
I think in Mars life is no yapay.
Huh.
What is yapay?
It is artificial.
Yes, artificial. I don't want to live an artificial
Hocam, more
life.
artificial.
Artificial. I want clearer air and I want more water.
Okay.
But there is
I
less
stay in Earth.
Okay.
And I know Earth. I don't know
Carlos,
Mars.
we are happy.
You go.
I don't
You
know
will
Mars.
be-
Bye bye.
You will be happier in on
Exactly
Mars.
hocam.
We are
Bye bye.
happier.
Bak işte
in
kalkıyor.
Okay.
Kalkıyor.
Now, thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank you very
hocam.
much. Thank you
I
very
like
much. So, as you can see, we help our friend.
Yes hocam.
So, when you were giving your reasons, some said you will be happier on Mars or on Earth than the other one. And some said there is more water on Earth than Mars.
More clear hocam.
More clear.
More clear.
Air.
Clearer.
Both of them. We can use both of them. Clearer or more clear.
Like clever.
And you gave your reasons with
Comparing.
this structure. So keep in mind that when you are comparing two things, or when you are talking about the similarities and differences, you can always use these structures.
Okay hocam.
Okay.
Okay.
So thank you very much for your attention and participation.
Thank you.
See you next week.
See you hocam. Bye bye.
Görüşürüz.